Game time. It's game time, y'all. I need the music, bro. I need the music. We need the music, gang.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness,
We need the music. We need the music.
It's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish
What they giving us?
taking on a team from the ACC, the
What they
Clemson
giving
Tigers.
us?
48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you
We in
alongside
the
David Pollack and
college.
Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
We finna hit them in their throat. We gonna win it. Here's a shot. Here's a shot.
And the Tigers
Here's a
ready
shot.
to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run it from the gun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters. You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop them on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 30.
My nigga, you got pass protection. How the fuck you missed the whole block, my dude? Damn.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Irish send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding
Go
exactly
defense.
the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Denson. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Come on.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give out of the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, he dropped the ball?
Beneath the shadow of Howard's rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Soto. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I'll take that.
So excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover.
He was down.
And the offense falls in.
He was down. I don't know. What was that, cuz?
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Moffitt. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find.
What we doing, y'all? What we doing? How the play look?
It's 2nd and 12.
How the play look?
Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still.
I know that ain't my quarterback.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame facing a 3rd.
That's my quarterback? No, that wasn't my quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Kinsey. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
My quarterback was hurt.
This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them.
Hell, boy, this D line. We got to pick that up, y'all.
Get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
Bro, ain't no way I'm making that.
To get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. And
sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Oh, he's got some space. He's
He's
brought down,
fumble,
but
bro.
it'll be enough for a first down. Really nice run there by the Tiger quarterback. And, you know, even the great passers like Trevor Lawrence, remember that great run he had in the postseason against Ohio State? That's a staple of the Tiger attack.
Yeah, that was a 50-plus yard run, and they needed it the most. And that's what you've seen. When the offense doesn't have answers to a lot of other things, they always got the running quarterback. And especially in those critical situations, you see it when they get in the red zone. It's going to be a big area. On third down, when I need it, this QB can make things happen.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Clemson jumps to the line. Dropping back, it's Denson. Got his man out of the backfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And he
Good
rolls
shit.
into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip
Bro,
out
if I
the
could
end
get my
zone. That
offense
running
to
back
score,
showed
bro.
you all of his freakish ability on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
My quarterback, bro. Fuck.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gives it on the option. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Kinsey. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
My man dropped the ball, cuz. Yo, you dropped the ball. Ooh, hey. Yo, you dropped the ball, cuz.
Take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't
What the
successful,
fuck?
and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He shanked it. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll try the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Quick release by the QB. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Wide open,
RPO complete. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tiger.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Kinsey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Muffin. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Soto. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Kinsey. Bringing the heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella.
Nigga, they hitting this motherfucker, bro.
Fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone.
No, they dropping ball, bro. They can't catch the shit.
Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
My man dropped the ball, cuz.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4.
Actually, I don't trust you. I can't even call timeout. My man don't know, cuz. My man don't know, cuz. My quarterback don't know, cuz. That's the backup we got, y'all. That's the backup. He don't even know. He don't even know the play. You're going to need the hardcore workout, homie. You know what? What's my favorite player? My man don't know the play game. Bro, you gotta listen to me, bro. Fan not even that loud, homie.
Back to pass, it's Kinsey. Fires to the end zone.
Fuck out through a fucking pit, bro. Fuck out through.
And make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you can see
when the supporter cat are helping me, eventually I'm going to throw a pick. I don't know.
Football. Nice play by that linebacker. Nice pick.
One more snap coming before halftime.
Okay.
Pulls and fires complete. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive.
Bro, I only got 2 quarterbacks, bro.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively.
Oh, he got him open, bro. Damn.
Down and wants more. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
If your defensive line cannot take on double teams, it allows linemen to get up into the laps of linebackers, and that's happening far too often right now, which is why this defense is struggling to stop them today.
The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the wide receiver. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll test the right side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Denson. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive.
Triangle wasn't open.
And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash.
Triangle wasn't open. I don't know what's you looking at. You didn't watch the whole play. You just took the picture, the snapshot up there, open spot. You didn't take the snapshot.
Duke has
The
opened
video.
up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by
Show the whole
16
play,
over
not the picture.
Old Dominion. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Breaks into the open.
Look at these running back, y'all. That's the running back I got to deal with.
After gaining 10 on that one.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Kinsey.
Thank you. That's a flag, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there. A little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Three yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll move the tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Larson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step, and if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option.
I see him, bro. I had no. Why my center is not paying attention to this dude, bro?
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Kinsey. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moffitt. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal, Notre Dame.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he
I need
can
a
run by
defense.
him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Defense.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and
Y'all
all the
play some
stuff they
defense.
do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7.
Can't miss this one.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach,
He might either RPO, he might run in the middle, or that quarterback.
And you want to quiet people
Bro,
down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown
It's okay.
out the outside noise, right? Easier said
This
than
is me,
done.
good
With this
defense.
win, week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude
He
forward.
gonna eat the clock now. I need defense, bro.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down.
Keep an RPO.
They'll give it to him again.
Oh!
He's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Yo, that.
To the right. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
That cornerback weak, y'all.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football,
My man just got bullied, yo.
Defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Keep bullying you, yo.
Add another to their lead.
Get the weight room, big dog. Damn.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And, man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. Under fire. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Started off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half here, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Denson. And
now y'all want to play defense. Y'all wasn't playing like that earlier.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Clemson! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Boom. And some room to work. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense. Understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right. And then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground. in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw. It's Kinsey. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of...
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And on 4th down, they'll take a knee, but this one's just about over. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.